So I had a friend of mine who has also been my client multiple times. She had reached out to me and said that her current servicer, who they make their mortgage payment to, offered them a refinance option. So we are the originator. We originate the loan, but we don't service the loan. We sell the servicing off, and that's who you make your payment to. So these companies have call centers set up that will call you and offer you to refinance. They don't usually have a lot of experience, and at the end of the day, they're just, smiling and dialing to get business, right? So she said they went ahead and sent us an estimate, and I said, let's look at it. So she currently has a 5.624% VA interest rate, and they offered her a 4.875. And I was like, that's pretty good, because at the time, VA rates are about 6%. So I was like, wow, what are they charging for that? So I look at the estimate, and we'll post it here. They were charging over $53,000 for closing costs, okay? And they were having the client bringing in over $18,000 to close this refinance. This refinance would have only saved them about $456 per month. It would have increased their loan $23,000 and some change. Plus, they were having to bring money into closing. And aside from all that, the numbers didn't even add up correctly because we're still missing some money. We only increased the loan by about $20,000. We're bringing $18,000 in, but the closing costs were $53,000. So we're missing some funds there. Maybe they had the wrong payoff amount or something. I'm not sure. But it would have taken 121 months to make up that savings. So over 10 years to make up the $456 a month with $53,000 in closing costs. Absurd. So this happens a lot, and sometimes people don't look at these things. Obviously, this client did. She knew it wasn't reasonable. She sent it to me. We laughed about it. But I was so furious over it and so overly passionate because I do have clients that don't look at those things and they get ripped off. I had another client who they asked to refinance, told me what the rate was they were being quoted, and I said, that's going to cost you a lot of money. I was like, why don't you just wait about 6 months? We'll see what rates look like and see if it's worth doing. They didn't do it. They ended up paying $18,000 in closing costs, and 6 months later, they got orders to PCS, and now they're selling their home and they'll never make that money back. It's now been ruled into their loan and they're not going to get the benefits out of it. So it's so important that you really do the math and you really look at what you're getting and don't get taken advantage by these companies. I can always review something for you, no obligation. I can look and say, hey, this is a great deal, or no, this is terrible, walk away.